Welcome in. You are listening to Just an Average Podcast with your hosts, Jake and Casey. Do you eat breakfast every single... Actually, are you a breakfast person? Do you actually eat breakfast?
Yeah, I eat breakfast every day.
Same thing every day, or you mix it up every day?
It's been a little... Well, here recently it's been different because Courtney and I are doing the 75 soft. So I changed... I eat...
Yeah, and like me, because I have no idea what 75 soft is.
Oh, 75 soft. So like 75... So you pick 5 things. You pick 5 things and you do them for 75 days straight.
Okay. So eating a healthy breakfast is one of your 5 you picked? Nice.
Eating a healthy breakfast is my number one. Is
awesome.
The first thing I do, and then I also... What do? I do a 45-minute workout.
In the morning?
No.
Okay.
No, I do that whenever I can. I do... So I eat... Well, my thing says fruit for breakfast.
Yeah.
So I have some type of fruit for breakfast. Then 45-minute workout. Drink 2 liters of water.
This is your list. This is your list. Okay, gotcha.
Only socially drink. And then read the Bible for 10 minutes.
Nice. That's awesome.
I wanted to get more into that. So, I needed to get more into that.
Oh yeah, 100% for sure.
So So for 4 days, we started on Monday. So this is day 5.
Nice. Well, sweet. That's pretty cool. Do you have like a morning routine then you go through every single morning, or is it just kind of the?
So I set my alarm for like 15-20 minutes before I leave, and I lay in bed for and then I lay in bed for like 5 or 10 of it. Then I get up, go to the bathroom, get dressed, and pretty much leave. And then what I would used to do was I would just slide into Casey's and get some breakfast on the way to work. Get some coffee and breakfast.
That's crazy.
So it takes me like 5-10 minutes to get ready.
That's crazy. So I wake up. So I have to be at work at 7:45. I wake up at 5:50. I get up, take a shower, make my breakfast, and I eat almost the same breakfast every single day. I'll either do Greek yogurt with a little bit of honey and blueberries in it every single day, or I'll do like 5 or 6 eggs. It just depends on the day. So pretty.
So I've been doing
pretty much the same.
I've been doing since I started this. I've been having oatmeal with strawberries in it. And I have a protein shake with a shot of espresso.
Okay.
And I've not had coffee. I just do the shot of espresso in there with that energy drink, or not energy drink, that protein shake.
So still a lot of caffeine.
Yeah. And then
no coffee, just espresso.
Yeah. We have an espresso machine now, so I've been using that.
Espresso or Nespresso?
It may be a Nespresso.
I want to get one of those bad.
It may be an espresso. I don't know if it's
little pods, like little Nespresso pods.
Yeah, it is an espresso. Yeah,
sweet.
That's what it is, and we got it for free.
I'd like one. I really would. I think it would be.
I'll sell it to you for a couple $100.
You just said you got it for free. I go sold.
Yeah. But no, and then like I would do that, and then I'll have like an apple or oranges or something.
That's crazy, yeah. I couldn't just wake up. So I take a shower every morning too. So I wake up, take a shower every single morning. Even if I shower the night before, I'm waking up because I have to have that morning shower. If I don't take the morning shower, then I feel like I'm useless the whole entire day. Honestly, it's
really?
just
I take a shower. I can't go to bed. I can't go to sleep if I don't take a shower.
No, I take a shower as soon as I get home, and then the very next morning. So my morning shower is mainly just like brush my teeth in the shower, and then just kind of like rinse off and wake up. It's literally it's like 5 minutes.
Gotcha. So it's just like a pick you up.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah.
Do you drink coffee?
I also don't drink coffee. I also I used to drink coffee every single morning. I rotate back and forth. I'll either drink matcha tea every single morning, or I'll drink mushroom coffee every single morning. Yeah. Mushroom coffee kind of tastes like coffee. It's got kind of more of an earthy taste because obviously it's a lot of mushrooms, but it's got a lot of health benefits, both the matcha and the mushroom coffee. So, I really like that. So, and you know what they say though, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. So
it is, and that's why I have to eat it.
Yeah,
I know that some people will fast in the morning and not eat until lunch. Like they'll just fast. I mean, because you have those 8 to 10 hours or however long you sleep.
Yeah,
and then they just fast until noon or whatever, and then eat lunch.
I actually seen a thing when I was looking up a few things before doing this. There was a quarter of the United States population, I think it might have just been adults, that don't eat breakfast. So there's a quarter of the population doesn't eat breakfast.
I could believe that.
That's I don't understand. Like I couldn't function, I don't think, if I didn't have breakfast every single morning. Like there's been times I haven't eaten breakfast and I feel just so terrible, and then I'm just like, I need to gorge myself for lunch. But I mean, I'll have a late breakfast. I mean, sometimes late breakfast from like 9 or 10 o'clock. It kind of transitions into that brunch time frame. But yeah, I can't go without breakfast. Gotta have it.
Yeah, I do
for
too.
Sure.
I feel like that's my most important. Like I wake up in the morning and I'm eating breakfast.
Yeah.
Like I can maybe wait a couple hours, like you said, but I have to eat something.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and transition here a little bit since we're on the topic of breakfast. Do we have a top 3 breakfast meal? It doesn't even have to be a meal. Your top 3 breakfasts. So you get to choose, any breakfast that you want, your top 3. And we can kind of go back and forth here because I'm curious we have the same one, some of the same ones here.
So
start with number 3. Don't start with number 1, obviously here, but
I would say my if I have top 3, I would say my third would probably be pancakes.
Pancakes. Oh, okay, all right. Well, are you a big waffle guy, or is okay? So
I mean, I can eat. I mean, I eat waffle. Like I'll eat waffles, but I don't go to a restaurant and get like the Belgian waffle.
Yeah. So, okay. So here's this biggest thing. I used to not like waffles because they're super crunchy, and I liked how soft the pancakes were. Is that kind of the same for you, where it's just like, I don't like the crunch of the waffle. I prefer the softness of the pancake. Really?
They don't taste the same.
I use the same batter. Okay. So you're saying if you use the same batter and you made a pancake and a waffle, you think they taste different?
Did they use the same batter though?
I mean, I do. I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like what's the difference between a waffle and a pancake then?
The shape. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I think waffles.
No matter what
crunch to it.
No matter what way you cook an egg, it's still an egg. So like, why isn't it just? So why is it?
It's still an egg, but scrambled eggs taste different than over easy eggs. And
but it has the same name. Why is a pancake called a pancake and a waffle called a waffle?
I think it's probably because on how they're made. I mean, I'm no expert on pancakes and waffles, but why do they have different names? We're here. Let's figure it out. Why do pancakes and waffles have different names? We're going to figure it out. What tastes different? See, that's the first thing that popped up. It says, why do pancakes and waffles taste different? They don't. I don't think they do. Have different names. Apparently it is, depending on how they're made. I mean, I use the same thing. Oh, see, it's the way they are cooked. Pancakes and waffles have different names primarily because of the way they are cooked. Pancakes are typically cooked on a flat griddle, while waffles are cooked while waffles are cooked in a specialized waffle iron that creates their distinctive grid pattern. See, I kind of assumed that. And when you cook a waffle, it's just like a sandwich. You take a sandwich and eat a sandwich. You put it in a waffle maker or in like a panini whatever maker. It's going to be more crunchy. So I think it's just texture, appearance.
I prefer a pancake over a waffle then.
All right. Wow. Well, I'm glad we got your first one out of the way there. But yeah, pancakes.
10 minutes later, after we get this debate.
And here I am. I think I agree with you. I think I like pancakes more than waffles. I do like waffles. It just depends on what kind of mood I'm in, honestly.
Right.
But all of my breakfast dishes here that I have, there's a theme, I think, to them. I'm not a big, I'll eat pancakes, waffles, I said I had Greek yogurt every single morning. And the reason I have that is it's convenient and it's got a lot of protein. But if I had to choose, I would go with more of the, your egg, sausage, along those lines, which leads me to my first one would be a breakfast burrito. So any kind of breakfast burrito, homemade breakfast burrito. Honestly, there's a lot of fast food breakfast burritos that are underrated. But yeah, a homemade breakfast burrito is probably going to be in my 3 spot. Really
It's not
good.
a bad pick. Not a bad pick.
Very diverse.
I'll eat burritos, but they're not. It's not like it wouldn't be like probably my top one of my top choices.
They're just super diverse. I mean, you can have potatoes in them, you can have peppers in them, you can have onions. So just super diverse.
Yeah.
So number 2, I'm kind of curious on which way you're going to go down.
I'm going biscuits and gravy.
Yep. It didn't. Unfortunately, it did not make my list. Biscuits and gravy did not. But it's a classic. It's good. Really can't go wrong. It's easy to make.
Yeah, I'm a big B's and G's guy.
Yeah. What's your preferred biscuit? You like the flaky biscuits? You like the butter biscuits? You like the homemade?
I'm a buttermilk biscuit guy.
Buttermilk biscuit. All right. I mean, you can't go wrong with them.
Buttermilk.
You do homemade biscuits, or do you do just the old Pillsbury?
The old popper.
Or not
Popperooski.
Are they Pillsbury?
I don't know.
What brand? I don't know either. There's a lot of them. Yeah.
The old smack on the table and
a little Great Value Walmart biscuit.
Biscuit's a biscuit as long as the gravy, as long as the sausage and the gravy's good.
Okay. Another question for you: are you a thick gravy or a thinner gravy? Yeah, has to be
thick.
If it's thin, I almost don't want to eat it. And here's another one: are you sausage gravy or are you dried beef gravy?
I'm sausage. If I'm doing dry beef gravy, then I'm doing it with bread. I'm not doing it with a biscuit.
Interesting. We always had
the traditional shit on a shingle.
Well, yeah, okay,
that's what they're called.
Fair enough. You're right. Yeah, fair enough.
Which I don't know. Which I don't know where that name came from, but
I'm not sure.
That's what it's been called. That's what it's been called my whole life.
Yeah, I agree.
And my dad used to make the dried beef and gravy with he would do it with like the leftover fat from like a ham.
Oh yeah, that'd be really good.
Like if he cooked a ham, then he would use the grease from there and make the gravy out of that.
That sounds delightful. Yeah, that sounds really good.
Yeah.
Well, moving on here to my next one, you're going to see this theme continue. I did breakfast burrito. Now we're going breakfast casserole. Breakfast casserole, once again, like the reason I'm choosing all these, very diverse. You can put whatever you want in your breakfast casserole. You can go healthy. You can go, a little meatier and throw in your sausage, your bacon, ham, whatever you want. A lot of different options with the breakfast casserole. I've had a lot of really good breakfast casseroles. I've had a lot of really not so good breakfast casseroles.
Do you do a breakfast casserole? Do you put gravy with it?
That's the thing. They're so diverse. You can do gravy over the top. You can do sriracha over the top.
I've seen where the gravy's inside of the casserole.
Ooh, like a little layered, like a little lasagna. All right, well, I'm on spring break, so I might give it a try because that actually sounds really good. I've never had anything like that before. I have seen though where they
send a Snapchat and you have the whole pan ate.
Yeah, I have seen. So back to your biscuits and gravy, they do like a monkey bread, almost like how they make monkey bread, and they'll do a gravy on top of that. So then when you pull the top off, it's gravy, and you just pull it out, and it looks real good.
Oh, I'm sure.
But yeah, that is my number 2.
Alrighty, my number 1. My number 1 is a skillet.
You number what?
A skillet.
Sorry, I hate my mic. That's your number 1?
Yeah, like a meat lover skillet.
That's actually my number 1 as well.
Really?
No joke. Skillet is my number 1. And it just goes back to, I think, to it being diverse.
Yeah, specifically like a skillet that you get at a restaurant where you just put the all the fixings in the bottom, and then you put then I put scrambled egg on top, and then I throw the gravy on top of that, and it's so good.
You can do it. I mean, maybe I'm feeling over easy eggs. Maybe I'm feeling hard eggs. Maybe I'm feeling scrambled eggs. Maybe I'm feeling sausage. Maybe I'm feeling bacon. Maybe I want avocado on it. It's like I said, I've had, they've got the meat lovers, like you said. They've got the Southwest. They've got
the Denver one with like my mushrooms and all that nasty stuff in it.
Yeah, they've got. I'm trying to think of all the ones. I've seen like a buffalo chicken skillet before. I mean, they have just so many. We went to a place out in Kansas City after a bachelor party, and I think they had probably 20 skillets listed on their menu, and it's just like,
wow,
insane. It was crazy. Yeah, but really good. Okay, so these are all mainly like kind of home cooked meals. Do you have any well, I mean, I guess a skillet you kind of get at a restaurant, but fast food. Do you have any underrated fast food breakfast that you just like, hey, this is, quick, easy? I know you talked about Casey's earlier, but as far as fast food goes, can you think of any?
So
I wonder if we have the same one.
my favorite fast food to get is a McGriddle.
Okay.
Sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle from McDonald's, or just get this just straight bacon, straight sausage McMuffin.
Oh yeah.
Not sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin, just a sausage McMuffin with cheese on it. Oh, they're so good.
Really?
Yeah, I don't get the egg on. I mean, I will get the egg on it, but the sausage one is so they're so much cheaper. Like they're like maybe $2.
Yeah. Add an egg to it, and it goes up to $5.
Yeah, it does. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And then I would say an underrated one would have to be. I'd say it'd have to be the cinnamon rolls from Hardee's.
Okay. All right. I think I've had the cinnamon rolls from Hardee's before. It's been a long time though.
And they're
really
like
long time.
So fresh and so soft. Oh, they're so
and
delicious.
Extremely. If I remember correctly, they're extremely like they don't shy away from the frosting. Like they load it up on there.
Yeah, it's loaded. Like it's like this thick at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're big too. They're like I don't know, probably like that size.
I haven't had them in a long time, but it's a lasting impression. So obviously, I remember them.
And they're cheap because you can get them like there's like a deal where you can get like 2 or 3 for like so much or whatever.
Yeah. Let's see. Underrated. I think mine underrated and favorite kind of go hand in hand because it's from the same place. I think Taco Bell's breakfast in general is underrated. And my favorite fast food breakfast is like any one of their burritos. The burritos are good. Their crunch wrap, the breakfast crunch wrap's really good. They have a ton.
I had their waffle taco.
I see. I never had that. Was it good?
It's so good. Yeah.
They still have it?
Bamwart was, I don't know. Bamwart was the one like when Taco Bell first came out because you know how like big of a Taco Bell fan he is.
Oh yeah.
And he'd always got a Baja Blast and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And the first time we were in Quincy, I think we were in Quincy or Springfield or something detailing vehicles, and we came by a Taco Bell that had breakfast.
Yeah.
And I got the waffle taco, and it was like waffle, sausage, egg, and cheese is what it was, and it was pretty good.
Wasn't it him that like he was like, yeah, he would eat everything on the menu, like he wanted to try everything on the menu? Because I could have swore it was him that's like, yeah, I've almost finished the whole menu at DQ. I don't know if he finished the whole thing.
I'm sure he probably did. I remember like he would do like we'd go like when we'd go on incentive trips and stuff, he'd do like the McSuicide or whatever, where you would get like the Big Mac and then you'd put a McChicken
on there. Yeah.
McChicken in there on top of it.
Yeah. Do you remember the what was it? The Land, Air, and Sea Burger? Do you remember that? No. Mm-hmm. So you'd get a McDouble, a McChicken, and a fillet of fish, and you'd put them all together in Land, Air, and Sea Burger. You'd have all 3 on there.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
How was that?
Tried it. I'm not a big fan of like fast food fish in general. So it was okay. I think when I was younger, I was like more hyped up with just like the name rather than the taste. Because like fast food.
And then like you would do like the suicide drink where you'd get one of every drink.
Yeah, mix them all together.
Oh, they're so bad.
I don't know why.
They didn't taste good either.
When I was a kid, I could have swore like
we thought it was so cool.
I thought it was gonna. I know. I thought felt like a scientist. I thought it was gonna explode. Like if I mix too many together, it's gonna explode. But good times, man. The nostalgia, just thinking of that. All the the playthings. You don't see playthings at McDonald's.
They don't have those anymore. I think they closed them all down. Well, I know they closed them down because of COVID.
Yeah, we grew up with McDonald's. Like we grew up and McDonald's grew up. You know what I mean? Like when we were kids, McDonald's was kid friendly. Now we're older and McDonald's is like our age. It's like, yeah, this is for
McDonald's isn't even. It's all mobile too.
It's crazy.
Order your stuff online.
Everything's mobile.
Mm-hmm.
But I have something that you have no idea we're doing today. We are actually, I'm going to have you blind rank, all right, some Flapjack toppings. So, and the biggest thing I found out too, Flapjacks in the United States, Flapjacks and Pancakes, they're the same thing. So basically you're ranking pancake toppings. You're blind ranking, so you cannot move them around. Okay. So I will put these in each spot for you. And once they're set there, it's not changing. So we'll get a little list here. We're going to go 1 through 10. So you've got 10 toppings to choose from.
Wow.
It's a random order.
I don't even know if I like 10 toppings.
That's what's going to make it fun because I figured you wouldn't.
I only really like one topping, and that's butter and syrup. 2 butter and syrup.
Butter and syrup. Unfortunately, I don't have just straight butter on here, so that's not going to have a place. Yeah. All right. So we'll kind of go through this not quick, but fairly quick. So your first one here is maple syrup. Where does maple syrup go on your list?
It's got to be number 1.
First one is you want to right off the bat. You're taking that one spot
for me.
Yeah.
It's got to be number 1 because everyone, I mean, what American doesn't like syrup on their pancakes? I know some people put peanut butter.
Yeah.
Instead of syrup, or they do both.
Yeah.
But they finish everything off with syrup.
You're right. I'm not arguing because I think I'd probably put syrup at number 1 too. Honestly,
you looked at me like I was nuts. You're maple syrup number 1. What?
Trying to throw you off. I didn't think you'd take the 1 spot right off the bat.
Yeah, maple syrup number 1.
Number 2, fresh berries. So we're talking strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, maybe.
See, I don't like raspberries and blueberries.
We'll just say fresh berries. So if you can, I mean, maybe it's just strawberries.
If I do strawberries,
maybe it's just blueberries.
I would do 3.
3? All right. So you're taking these top spots away. I feel like there's some things coming that you're not going to want on your toppings. So
I already know for sure if you say bananas, that son of a gun's at 10.
Okay.
So I'm leaving that 10 spot for that.
All right. So we're going to put berries here, then at 3 for you. So you've got berries. Number 3, all right, is nut butter, almond butter, peanut butter, your choice of nut butter.
See, I'm not a big peanut butter guy. I'm not a big peanut butter guy on my pancakes. So I'm putting that in the middle. I'm going to put it at 5.
5? But didn't we just have this conversation where you said you like Reese's though, right?
Love Reese's.
We just had this conversation. I know we did. So peanut butter.
But it's different.
At number 5. Okay, peanut butter is number 5. So your 4th one here, yogurt. Apparently people put yogurt as a topping. Yep, just a little dollop on top. It can be Greek yogurt, non-fat Greek yogurt. It can be 8 with the yogurt. Yep, you know what? I don't know how I feel. I'll do like Greek yogurt in my pancakes when I make them, so I'll use them as like a substitute of milk or something like that, or like yes, just because it's extra protein.
Does that make them more fluffy?
I really don't. I make some. It just depends. I use
because
non-fat Greek yogurt, and sometimes you get a bad taste.
Because when you make a smoothie, when you blend it up, it gets thicker.
Correct.
Like it's a thick substance, anyways. So like, if you use like cream or whole milk and make some, or like, you know what I mean? That thickens it up too. So
I guess I've never really. I need to pay attention the next time I make my pancakes. I usually always put Greek yogurt in there, in the mix. So, all right. Next one is chocolate chips. Good old chocolate chips. 2 chocolate chips going at 2. Are you going to have the perfect list? We're going to find out here.
We're going to find out. I'm a food connoisseur, man. I didn't get this double chin by not eating food. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
didn't get that bad boy right here. See what I'm saying?
All right. You know what? No comment.
Trying to lose it though. With this 75 soft, I'm trying to lose this, but
you got it. You can do it. I know you can.
If you swallow.
Yeah. I mean, you can see too. Yeah, when you're talking, and then like if I swallow. No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking in general. But
is that why you have a beard? So you cover it up? I wish I could grow one.
I can. Mine's patchy. We just got to stay forward facing here. All right. So your list looking at right now, you're shaping up pretty good. Number 1 is syrup. Number 2, you have chocolate chips. Number 3, you have mixed berries. And 5 is peanut butter. 8 is yogurt. So you got 5 spots left.
Okay.
And your next one is honey or agave. Honey or agave on your pancakes. It's a tough one. You've got spots 4, 6, 7, 9, 10.
We'll go 7.
7 with the honey. All
Yeah,
right.
I'm not a huge honey guy, other than it being like
I love
in a
honey. I
tea,
love honey. Yeah. Okay. That's fair,
in a tea,
honestly.
or in oatmeal. Put some honey in oatmeal.
Yeah.
That's about
See, I
it.
do honey and peanut butter and oatmeal. Really good.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. All right. I feel like this one's probably gonna be your favorite. Next one is gonna be sliced bananas.
Yeah, that's 10 for sure.
Oh, I figured
That's
there.
probably
You're gonna
that's
slide that
probably
down.
some people's number one or number two.
Yeah. I honestly, personally, I put bananas in my pancake mix sometimes. Like I'll slice them up. I mean, just like you do anything else. You put blueberries in your pancakes. You put, sometimes I put peanut butter in my pancake mix, bananas in my pancake mix, pecans in my pancake mix.
Okay.
So, yeah, just kind of depends what kind of mood I'm in. Next one here, cinnamon sugar. A little cinnamon sugar on your pancakes. I don't know if you've ever had cinnamon sugar
Never
on your
done that.
pancakes.
Never
You've
done that.
got 4, 6, 9 left, so you do have 3 left here.
I'm trying to. We'll put that at 4. I like cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Okay, number 4. So cinnamon and sugar. I think it's one of those things I definitely might try because it does sound pretty intriguing. All right, next one, 2 left. You've got spots 6 and 9
One's
left.
got to be whipped cream, right?
Number 9 is chopped nuts. So just some chopped nuts on your pancakes. Not a butter. Finely chopped, maybe whole, maybe.
I'm trying to think of what your last one's gonna be.
Okay.
Because I have what,
Like I
9
said,
and
6 and 9 left. 9 and 6.
I feel like
nuts.
I feel like I just can't put nuts at 9 because I like them.
Yeah.
So I'll have to throw them at 6 and hope that number 9 is not something good.
All right. So this is where it gets tricky. So chopped nuts going there at 6. Do you want to know? You want to guess what your number 10 or your last one was?
Probably whipped cream.
It was whipped cream. Yep.
And
last one was. Would you put that there?
I don't know if I would put it at 9, but I definitely wouldn't have it in my top 5. I don't think. I'm not a whipped cream guy. I'm not
a combination.
I'm only a whipped cream guy on pumpkin pie.
Really?
Or like some type of dessert.
Wow.
I'm not big onto like super sweet stuff in the morning.
See, and I'm the same way, and that's why when I did my breakfast list, I had more of the sausage, egg, potato type breakfast on there. But going through your list, it's not a bad list. So you've got syrup at number 1 here. You've got chocolate chips at number 2, mixed berries 3, cinnamon sugar 4, peanut butter 5. I feel like that's a good spot for peanut butter. It's not too high, not too low, right in the middle. Chopped nuts right after, then honey, yogurt, whipped cream, sliced bananas. Not bad. Not a bad list for blind ranking, not knowing what's going to come next.
I mean, I have bananas at 10 no matter what.
Yeah, I feel like if we don't have bananas on here, this list is a lot different. I honestly think the list turns out a lot different. What if I give you bananas? I should have waited and given you bananas like second to last.
No, because I would have left a 10 spot.
Left the 10 spot open. That's fair.
Yeah.
Honestly, reading through all these, you could make one heck of a pancake like topping with a majority of these. Like I'm looking at this, you go pancakes with whipped cream on top. Maybe you do some pecans, some berries on there with some syrup, and then a sprinkle of cinnamon over the whole entire thing.
That's
I think you created.
People doctor waffles up more than they do pancakes, in my opinion. So here's what they do with pancakes, and here's what they do with waffles. Pancakes, they put stuff inside of the pancakes. Like you have chocolate chip pancakes, they're inside of the pancakes.
Yeah.
Or you have blueberry pancakes, they go inside of the pancakes. I mean, you do when you make a pancake, you mix the stuff inside of the pancake.
Not all the time. Like I do, there are some times where I'll do whipped cream and like chopped nuts and like syrup and stuff. Obviously syrup goes over your pancakes on top of the pancakes. I can honestly say I have never.
You're not going to put nuts on the inside of a.
Oh, I have.
I mean, the only time I would ever put nuts on the inside of
Go ahead, yeah.
the only time I'd ever put nuts on the
finish
inside
that sentence.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it. The only time I'd ever put nuts on the inside of anything is brownies
Oh, that's
cookies.
actually really good. Yeah. Is there? Yeah, cookies or brownies. Yeah,
that's about the only thing.
Nope.
A dessert.
Nope. Banana. Oh, you don't like banana bread. Never mind. I forgot you don't like banana bread.
Zucchini bread, though. You can put nuts in zucchini bread.
Yeah. I mean, you could put it just about in any kind of like pastry dish, I feel like, for the most part. No, I feel
something that you bake, though, is what you put it in. Nuts.
Yeah. My biggest thing is like I think it can go either way because there's some people, and those of you that are listening, let us know in the comments. Do you like these toppings on your pancakes or in your pancakes? So if you had to choose chocolate chips in your pancakes or on your pancakes, what would you choose? I think it's one of those things too where it's less of a mess if something is inside the pancake. So if I'm eating chocolate chip pancakes, I agree. It might be more aesthetically pleasing if the chocolate chips are on the outside and it looks pretty, and maybe you've got a little bit of thing of butter in the middle and it's all
but they're
melting.
melted
the
on
chocolate
the
chips.
inside.
But yes, when the chocolate chips are on the inside, it's already melted. They don't look as pleasing. Maybe to the eye, it's gonna taste the same. It might taste better. It's probably going to taste better. And it's kind of the same thing though with like I personally would not put raspberries or strawberries in my pancakes. I would put them on top, I think. But blueberries, obviously, I put those in my pancakes.
But honestly, if I'm going to put anything on top of something, it's going to be I'm putting strawberries, I'm putting whipped cream, on top of my waffle.
Yeah. I can see it. I mean,
I mean, I've never seen anyone put whipped cream on their pancakes. I've only ever seen people put whipped cream on their waffles.
Okay. So, here we go. 2000 they might do it every single year. The Grill in Astoria, they do pumpkin pancakes. With the pumpkin pancakes, they will do like
because what did I just say? I only have whipped cream with pumpkin, like pumpkin pie, pumpkin bars.
I'm just saying, yeah, but it's still a pancake. All right.
Yeah, but it's not. But it doesn't taste. It tastes like pumpkin, doesn't it?
Well, sometimes. But I mean, like if I'm doing a regular pancake, I still put whipped cream on my regular pancakes. Sometimes I do. I mean, I'll do it if I want it to look.
Okay.
I literally think it's one of those things. It's okay.
If you had a choice.
Yeah. Okay. If we're going choice here. Okay. Yeah. I know what the choice is going to be. Yeah. It's going in my pancake. I don't want all this stuff falling off my pancakes as I'm trying to eat them.
No. If you had a choice.
Okay.
If you had to choose, are you putting whipped cream on a waffle or are you putting whipped cream on a pancake?
Pancake.
Over a waffle?
Yeah.
What are you putting on a waffle over a pancake?
What am I putting?
That's gonna substitute the whipped cream.
I just feel like okay. I don't know if I've put whipped cream on a pancake a lot. Don't think I've ever put whipped cream unless I've been somewhere and gotten waffles that have whipped cream on them. I've never personally put whipped cream on
that's what I'm saying. Is like you go to a restaurant. I'm speaking like restaurant and stuff. Like you go to a restaurant. How many restaurants offer whipped cream on pancakes more than they do waffles?
Very few. No, I
like you get like a loaded waffle.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Whipped cream
you
is going to go on there.
You can get you can get strawberries. You can get berries. You can get.
Yeah.
I mean, they make. Oh well, I tell you what. This one restaurant that we went to, which I thought was I didn't get them because I don't like super sweet stuff, but I love Oreos. Yeah. They had this like that's like cookies and cream pancake, and the
cookies and cream
and the frosting were in the top, and it wasn't syrup on the top. It was like frosting. That was like your spread.
That is, yeah, that would have given me a tummy ache. Honestly, it's a lot of sugar.
It would have been delicious though.
Yeah, probably really good. But
like too much
sugar.
Have you ever ate like so much food, like so many sweets that it gives you the sweats?
I've eaten.
Like you sweat.
I think that's with any food.
Like I sweat like man. I feel like I'm gonna get sick.
Yeah, when I was a
Like,
kid,
because
maybe, but like I said, I don't
because of the
eat much
sweets.
sweet stuff anymore. Yeah, I just don't eat that much sweet stuff anymore. I think the sweetest thing I've had recently is probably, honey in my Greek yogurt, and I put like a tablespoon in my Greek yogurt. So I mean, yeah, I can't do it anymore. All the sweets, they upset my stomach way too much. Way too
So
much.
are you a guy that can eat very minimal in the morning and be fine? Like, so like you
No,
said, so you said that like what do you like, so like how much Greek yogurt do you have? Because I know yogurt wouldn't fill me up.
probably like it
A pint,
honestly
a pint,
like half a container, half a container. Yeah.
half a container. So like the full like
So like just
big
the
container,
full container Greek yogurt, non-fat Greek yogurt. I eat half of it
like
a
flavored,
day.
or is it just regular?
No, nope. Unflavored, non-fat Greek yogurt, tablespoon of honey, a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of protein powder in there. Sometimes I'll do a little bit of like a little dash of peanut butter, and it kind of tastes like it tastes really good. It almost tastes like what's the word I'm thinking of? What do you call that? It's like a cream, not like cream cheese. I'm blanking. Start naming off desserts. I can't think what that's called. Yeah,
Parfait?
It tastes really good. No, it's super creamy. Oh my gosh, the fact that I'm blanking on this, and I literally
Super
just
creamy.
told Kimmy this morning. I'm like, hey, it tastes just like blank. Don't you hate that? God,
Yeah, I hate that. And then you're gonna think of it in about 5 seconds.
Yeah, as soon as we end the podcast, I'll start the podcast back up and pop on at the end. I know what it was called.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I have to eat a lot. Like, when they say like, oh, if you drink coffee in the morning, like it's supposed to like take away
cheesecake.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
But it's supposed to like take away like your appetite, like it's
suppress
supposed to
your appetite.
Yeah.
Black coffee.
Yeah. And it does not for me. Like, the only thing, it does not do that for me.
Eating all that Greek yogurt also does not. Like, by the time 10 o'clock,
that's what I'm saying. Like, that's
oh my
what I was
God,
asking.
I need lunch.
When are
yeah.
you?
Oh
so
no,
like,
I need lunch. Yeah, 10 o'clock.
So like,
usually.
Do you snack?
I eat
or do you like force your way to wait till?
No, I'll
lunch?
eat like a handful of mixed nuts.
So you guys probably eat lunch at like 11, don't you?
Like 11:06. Yeah, 11.
That's so early.
Yeah. And then on Wednesdays, it's even earlier because they get out of class at 10:46 for lunch. So I'm eating lunch at like 10:50.
That is nuts.
It is nuts.
Who eats lunch that early before even
BBC High School?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what Leo will come home from school and be like, I'm starving. Like, I'm so hungry. I'm like, dude, you just got out of school. Like, how could you be so hungry? And Courtney's like, he eats at like 10:30. I'm like, I would be starving too.
Yep. Same way for us. But
yeah, that's crazy.
It is crazy for sure.
So is that like your snack then? Like you just have like mixed nuts at your desk or something? You just snack on those
mixed nuts, pistachios. I got like beef sticks in the fridge. I got a fridge down there. I got a microwave down there. I got everything. I'm set. I'm all set.
Are they the proteined beef sticks?
The protein beef sticks. I mean, they got protein. I mean, beef in general.
Are they like
turkey?
Like, I would say turkey. Yeah,
the stuff from like like Aldi you can get in the bag. Yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah, you know what? I think that's just about going to wrap up this podcast. We had a lot of really good discussion on all those different topics. Good breakfast topic. Like I said, those of you that are listening, let us know in the comments. Everything we debated today, those of you listening, let us know in the comments. What do you prefer? Do you prefer the toppings on your waffles, on your pancakes? Do you prefer things in your pancakes, on top of your pancakes? Definitely let us know. But Casey, I think it's time that we get out of here. So